Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are rebuilding the Atlanta Falcons in Madden 26. So I feel like the Falcons, in my opinion, are a very inconsistent team. I think they are a really good roster. I feel like they're actually a pretty solid roster and contend. I feel they're just pretty inconsistent. Like, if you take a look at their schedule of the teams they beat and won, they started off with the week one loss against Tampa Bay, but I think they looked pretty good in that game. Honestly, there's a lot to like. The Buccaneers are just probably the better team at this point, but it was a good game. Obviously, beat the Minnesota Vikings 22-6. You think they can build something off there, but then they lose to the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers 0-30, which was very weird to say. And then next week they go out and beat the Washington Commanders 34-27. Now I don't know if Jane Daniels was playing that game. No, it was Marcus Mariota, but still, I feel like Mariota's been pretty solid for the Commanders. So 37-24, they beat the Commanders, and then they go out and beat a contender, one of the better teams in the AFC, the Buffalo Bills. But to be fair, the Bills didn't really play that good in that game. I don't think both teams really played that good, but still, the Falcons did get that win, but then they lose the 49ers. The Niners have been pretty good, and they go ahead and get blown out by the Miami Dolphins. They have the Patriots next week. Yeah, I feel like they've been pretty inconsistent, in my opinion. If you know what I mean, I feel like they could be good, but at the same time, they have to gain some consistency, in my opinion. They have been relatively healthy throughout the season as well. Obviously, they got Bijan Robinson, one of the better running backs in the league right now. They got Algier as the backup. I feel like Drake London has been a really good receiver this year. Then they go out and release Ray-Ray McCloud. I'm pretty sure he got cut or something. So, yeah, I'm going to go out and cut Ray-Ray McCloud. I feel like their offensive line is pretty good as well. Obviously, Chris Lindstorm is one of the better guards in the league. They obviously don't have the best center and right tackle, but, I feel like it's still a pretty good offensive line. Defensively, though, I feel like, there could be some holes, but at the same time, they have one of the better safeties in the league. They got Terrell. Obviously, cornerback two. Other than Terrell, they don't have many corners. Defensive tackle room is kind of mid, in my opinion. Xavier Watts ended up being a good selection. They did trade their first-round pick next year for either Demus Pierce or Jalen Walker. It was one, I forgot they did, but they got two really good edge rushers. Well, I think I'm gonna start both of them right away. Might as well, right? So I don't think the team is bad. They have to get some consistency, and I think they'll honestly be fine. I'm going to go ahead and release Raider McLeod, and I'm pretty sure he got released. But other than that, I will see you guys at the end of the NFL season. At the end of this season, we ended up finishing 10-7, and that did get us a spot in the playoffs in the wild cards. You absolutely love to see that. We ended up winning the NFC South, which is interesting. So you absolutely love to see it, man. Stats and awards. Offensively, we're 14th, so pretty solid in my opinion. We can get better. Defensively, we're 8th, so our defense and offense are actually pretty good. Michael Penix obviously had a pretty year. Kirk Cousins, that obviously didn't work out, but Michael Penix is a new starter. 3,000 yards, 28 touchdowns, 18 interceptions. We'll love for the interceptions to go down, but not a bad seeing from Michael Penix, a full year starting. Bijan Robinson, obviously expecting him to be really good. So, yeah, we like that. And then receiving Drake London with 1,000 yards, 5 touchdowns. Kyle Pitts, didn't really talk about him too much, obviously. He has been quite the disappointment in his career, at least up to now. Darnell Mooney, 600 yards, 2 touchdowns. Bijan Robinson, Daryl Hodge with 10 touchdowns. So, yeah, he was a really good receiver 3 for us. And then defensively, sacks-wise, they had about 9 sacks from David, 9 from Leonard Floyd, 8.5 from Jalen Walker, Zach Harrison. What about James Pierce? He only got 0.5 sacks, so yeah, it's pretty disappointing in my opinion. But interceptions, we had 3 from Xavier Watts, 2 from Hughes, so yeah, 2 from Jesse Bates, 2 from AJ Terrell, 2 from Caden Ellis, Mike Forbes. We had a bunch of interceptions as well for this team, so you love to see it. But in the wild card round, we do got the Seattle Seahawks in round 1, or in the wild card round. We'll see if we can take them down. All right, so here we go. We got Sam Darnold and the Seahawks. We're in Atlanta too, so we're gonna start off with the stop on defense. The offense will not respond. They're gonna another stop on defense. They won't respond again, and we're gonna get an interception by D. Alford, a 67-yard return, and we're gonna do nothing out of that, which sucks. But we're down 7-0 right now. The offense has yet to put up any points in the road, which is pretty disappointing in my opinion. We're now 10-0, and we are going to get it. Okay. So we got kind of embarrassed, not going to lie. The offense cannot do anything. The defense definitely stepped up. The offense, which has been a problem with the Falcons, I will agree. They haven't been able to, I don't know. The offense has been kind of struggling this season as well. So, yeah, only 7 points in the wall. I mean, at least we got him. At least we got to the wild card round. But obviously, if you get there, you don't want to put up 7 points like that. That wasn't good. All right, but heading into the season recap here, the Seahawks did go on to win a Super Bowl against the New England Patriots. Josh Allen went back-to-back MVP. Mike Vrabel won Coach of the Year. Jonathan Taylor won Offensive Player of the Year. Max Crosby wins Defensive Player. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Emeka Egbuka. Josh Campbell of the Eagles was Defensive Rookie of the Year. So it's time to see who we need to re-sign. Is anybody important that we need to re-sign? There might be a few, if I can remember. We have $119 million in cap. So I'm guessing Kirk Cousins might have retired or something, but B.J. Robinson, 50 Robinson, I'm 100% going to accept that. No doubt in my mind. Algier has some interest in returning, so I wouldn't mind him back. I'm going to be a backup running back. We already had cap space, so I wouldn't mind having him as a backup, which he'll stay with the team. So Algier, welcome back. Kyle Pitts, superstar dev. Honestly, I wouldn't mind bringing him back as well. We'll see if we can bring back Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts will return as we get our starting tight end back. Arnold is somebody that we don't really need back. We already have Jalen Walker, so we don't really need him back for depth. I wouldn't mind him. I think we can let go of Jordan Fuller and get a new safety. Maybe he doesn't have interest for returning, so I expect him to come back. Caden Ellis, somebody I might want back as well, but everybody else we might just let go in free agency, honestly. So yeah, I guess we might re-sign our the linebacker, Keaton Ellis, if he wants to come back. So I'll be willing to, definitely, if he has interest and he's going to test for it. He's going to want to play for a new team next year, which is fine. And then Fuller, we might just let him go and get a new strong safety, in my opinion. So I think that's what I'll do. But yeah, let's see what some of our biggest needs. We have $101 million in salary cap to use. So Kirk Cousins definitely retired. He did. So yeah, Kirk Cousins retired. So that opened up a lot of money. But offensively, honestly, we could use a wide receiver 3, Kadero Hodge. I remember him catching that one-handed catch in overtime, I believe so. So yeah, that's kind of what I remember him for. But Michael Penix could stay at quarterback. Obviously, we need to upgrade this offensive line, though. So we need some new tackles, and we need a starting center. So offensive line might be something we have to work on 100%. Offensive line, other than Lindstorm and this guy, other than Matthew, honestly, the offensive line doesn't look good. So all on something I do want to improve. Defensively, though, we can use a lot of things. So we can definitely use. Oh, I didn't realize Fuller was a backup. So yeah, we definitely could have let him go. I just realized we have Jesse Bates and Xavier Watts. So yeah, that's definitely my bad. But we need a new linebacker. We desperately need some defensive tackle. Defensive tackle room isn't good, and we need some better cornerbacks. So there are some things we need in free agency. I don't know if we're going to be able to address everything, but I'll see what I can do. Here are the 5 guys I am targeting in free agency. I'm targeting Poona Ford, Rasul Douglas, Connor McGovern, Deshaun Wharton, and Braxton Jones. I would at least like to land at least 4 of the 5 or 3 of the 5. We'll see what happens. And we are going to go ahead and land Poona Ford, Rasul Douglas, and Deshaun Wharton. So we're going to land the defensive players. We're not going to get any of the offensive line, which is definitely disappointing here. So I do want to, we got like Trent Brown, but might be a little older at this point. Tevin Jenkins was a free agent. Did he sign? He did. I didn't even realize he was a free agent. So Ben Powers, I guess, wouldn't be terrible. I mean, trying to look at guys here, man. Isaac Samalu at this point wouldn't be bad. We don't really need we probably need some more offensive line, obviously. So is there anybody? So we got like Jordan, which he wouldn't be bad for now. So yeah, Jordan. I mean, we got like Jonah Williams, Juwan Taylor. I'm going to see if I can sign Jordan. So, I mean, Colton, my bad. Colton would not be a bad option. So, I'm going to see if I can offer him a little more money with asking for us again. We desperately need the offensive line up. So, offensive line, I'll go after this left tackle. I think he'll sound. Then we need probably a right guard. So, Shaq Mason. Robinson has interest in coming to us. Evan Neal wouldn't be a bad option either. So, any of these options I wouldn't hate. I guess we'll offer Evan Neal probably like a 1-year deal at this point. see what he becomes for us. But I'm gonna see if I can get this guy. If we can't get him, then well, that would definitely suck. But there's the guy I do want. I don't want to go crazy in this frenzy, guys. There's not much that it has to offer. So we'll take that. We'll take a look at the lineup now. Click the wrong thing, not the coaching central. So manage team. Let's look at the lineup, how this is looking out. So offensive line. We do have Cole. That was the only guy we can go. So we need a center and we need a left tackle. So if there's like a bridge starting center we get signed, like somebody, because we don't really have a draft pick. So this somebody. So I wouldn't mind Ethan, I guess. So Ethan, we can offer him like a 1-year deal, and they'll probably go ahead and draft their left tackle at this point. There's not much we can find there. So Ethan, we'll go ahead and sign him. That's probably going to be our only move heading into the draft. So that's the only move I'll do. We'll head into the draft just like this. Our first second-round pick, I am going to go receiver here in Jacoby Lane. Not I said we don't have his first-round pick in this draft, so Jacoby Lane, there's other ways we could have won with this, but Jacoby Lane, rank number 62, drafting at 52. He is hidden depth, so I absolutely love the pick of Jacoby Lane, so he will be the pick here. And then with our third-round pick, obviously, I wouldn't mind taking a corner, defensive tackle, like something like that. So don't need a safety. Now that I think about it, didn't one of the Falcons offensive line get injured or something? I know it's somebody really good that got injured, so I might actually be wrong on that. But Christian Gray is somebody I would have interest in drafting. So you look at the cornerbacks, then around 4, we'll look at the Mike linebackers. Might as well look now. There's not any good ones. So I'm definitely going to just go and take cornerback here. So D'Angelo Pods or Christian Gray. Christian Gray, C catching, B to D man coverage. Okay, he looks solid, I guess. Let me look at Pods. So D'Angelo Pods. I mean, I guess Christian Gray looks better. I mean, I'm going to take Christian Gray. So Christian Gray is going to be the pick. He's a scheme fit as well. Christian Gray is going to be ranked number 80, drafting at 84. So great pick. And then he ended up being hit in depth too. So with our 4th-round pick, I'm probably going to go and select a defensive tackle or a linebacker, but likely in round 4 is not going to be much good talent. But try my best, man. So we'll see what's here. So there is one defensive tackle, but if I can remember, I don't think he's that good. And then the other position that I needed was, what was it again? No, I forgot that fast. But I think we probably need defensive tackle. So I'm going to go with defensive tackle here. I mean, I hope he's good. He usually isn't that good when I draft him. This guy, if I can remember, but yeah, he's just not. He's normal depth. So yeah, fumbled that pick away, but it's whatever. I'll see you guys in the lineup. Heading into this season, we're at 82 overall team, 84 offense, 81 defense. So not terrible. It could be better. The free agency class this year wasn't good. I'm gonna be honest with you. So yeah, Caleb McGarry was the guy that was injured, so I knew there was somebody. So we do have a right tackle, I guess. Left tackle position, so there's still some holes in his offensive line, like center or left tackle, but for now, it is filled with solid spots, I guess. Jacoby Lane being a 75 overall off the bat, so that's amazing. He'll be the 3rd receiver. Receiver 3, Bijan Robinson, keep doing what you're doing. Michael Penix. But for a big season from you, obviously re-sign Algier to be the backup running back. Darnell Mooney right now is a receiver 2. And we could play Jacoby Lane receiver 2 right away and put Moody at 3, but I think we'll leave him at 3 for now. And then defensively, though, I feel like this is kind of weak. I mean, this is the best defense. I'm going to say that. We have some superstars on defense. I'm going to move Christian Gray to receiver 3 right away. He honestly could play next year receiver 2, but Rasul Douglas is a good signing. Deshaun Wharton, Puna Ford. We couldn't draft defensive tackle, something I really wanted to do. We did, but he's literally one of the worst defensive tackles in our team, so that obviously didn't go great, but not terrible defensive tackle room. We don't obviously have the best Mike linebacker in the world, and then, yeah, obviously there is some holes in this team that I am aware of, but hopefully this year we can be pretty solid. Let's look at our offensive scheme and playbook and stuff, so I mean, I think I was going to leave it the way it is right now, honestly. I don't think we made the playoffs last year, so hoping we can carry that into this season, but I will see you guys at the end of the season. We'll see if we do make the playoffs again, or do we have a down season and miss it. Okay, so at the end of the season, we ended up making the playoffs at 11-6, and that got us another wild card spot. So you love to see that. We finished off once again number 1 in the NFC South. they're in the NFC as well, so you love to see that. So we're obviously one of the better teams in the NFC, and I already see Michael Penix led the was top in passing yards, so and he was number one in passing touchdowns. Okay, we have the best offense in the NFL, number one offense, 22nd defense. So the offense probably got us where we are right now. Michael Penix, 4,500 yards, 45 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. What a season from Michael Penix. Rushing, obviously, probably have the best running back in the league in Bijan Robinson. 1,484 yards and 10 touchdowns. Receiving, Jacoby Lane had a breakout year number one. So yeah, he stole the show from Mooney and Drake London. So that's something that I didn't expect him to be leading receiver, but that's Jacoby Lane, man. I did not expect him to be that good his rookie year. So what a draft pick he ended up being. Defensively is where we need to improve, which I am aware. Jalen Walker did have 16 sacks. Genius Pierce had 9.5. So I guess it was worth giving up that first round pick, I guess. Interceptions, we had 2 from Divine, whatever. 2 from Rasul Douglas, 1 from Hudson. We didn't have many interceptions as we did last year. Defense was better last year than this year, but in the offseason, if we don't, in the offseason, we will see if we can upgrade the defense. But we do have the San Francisco 49ers in the first game of the playoffs. We'll see if we can take them down and go to the division. All right, so here we go. Got a little bit of a bungee jumping from our mascot here, but we do have the 49ers in the first game. Hopefully, we can take them down. We're going to start off with the stop on defense. We are not going to get any points on the board. They're going to get a field goal. And we're going to get a field goal in return. They're going to get a field goal with 1 second left. We got to put up a touchdown or at least a better performance here in the playoffs, man. If I have to hop in at this point and get a touchdown, I definitely do. Of course I do. Okay, so not great from our offense by any means. Our offense has been terrible throughout these games. I have no clue why, but I'm going to run it with Bijan Robinson, honestly. And we'll see where we can get. So O-line's been blocking. Dude, Bijan, we almost housed that, but obviously we get tackled by Lenore. All right. We might have to score quick so we can obviously get some time for if we get the ball back anyway. I don't know. What are we the number one ranked offense for? I know the Niners defense isn't terrible. Oh, I haven't had a lefty in a minute, bro. Let me throw this away. Nick Bosa is coming after me really fast, but my bad. I was really I kind of got shocked there because I didn't have a left. I forgot Michael Penix is a left quarterback for a minute, and I haven't played with the left quarterback in a long time. Like I don't usually use the Dolphins when I'm playing Madden too much. That's the only left quarterback I use, but to attack a while. But all right, let me lock in now. So we're gonna hit Darnell Mooney for the first down. Move those chains in. We could just gave it to Penix, but I mean not Penix, Bijan Robinson, but Darnell Mooney might be open here, or Kyle. We'll see who's open here. So we are going to go ahead and have Drake London in the middle, and we're going to go ahead and go down here. Okay. If we can score before the 2-minute warning, that's what I would like to do. I'm going to run play action deeper. They're going to be expecting to run here on first down, but not. It is a play action pass. I'm looking at Drake London here. Our only 2 receivers in the court, obviously. I mean, the field. So I'm going to go ahead and give it to Drake London. He is open, and we're going to get shy of the end zone, 3 yards away at this point. So probably going to run the ball here onto Drake London. Oh, I didn't mean to go hurry up offense, but we might as well here. So Bijan Robinson, we're going to run the ball. I'm probably going to go for 2 as well, so we can make this an even closer game. So Bijan, the hole is there, and it's a touchdown. I'm going to also go for 2 if it lets me, obviously. So I think I might have to do something else. We'll go for 2. Okay, more options. Playful game. They're going to go for 2. I'm going to go ahead and get this. So Steak is my go-to play for. Okay, they weren't expecting us to go for 2, I guess. So obviously Moody is going to be open here. He's going to be a guy we throw it to if it gets there, and it does. So Darnell Moody will make it a 2-point game now, and I think we should be good now. All right, so we got San Francisco. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to need our offense to lock in this game. We're in Atlanta, too. We're going to start off with the field goal for San Francisco. We are not going to respond. We're going to get a quick stop on defense, though, and we are playing, once again, not good offense, man. My team needs a spark, and it's obvious. With about 1 minute left in the second quarter, we need a touchdown, man. I don't really trust my team to do it at this point, so I don't know. We just haven't been good offensively for whatever reason. I don't know what it is. We put up 0 points right now heading into halftime. It's not happening, man. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can do something here. So circle Moody. Okay. All right. Never mind. That was honestly a really weird throw from Michael Penix, though. I'm gonna honestly, let's give this ball to one of the best running backs in the league, if not the best, and B. John Robinson. Cook, my favorite. Never mind. Fred Warner absolutely rails us there. So, B. Robinson has 2 rushes in the game for 0 yards. So that's probably the reason why we're losing, because we're literally not running the ball to like our 97 overall running back for whatever reason. I might just hopped in and just made the situation even worse, dude. Like, honestly, those 2 plays weren't the best. We might be able to get a first down here. Moody stayed on his feet. Thank goodness, man. Moody gonna call first time out here, but I'm glad Moody did not get tackled there. Okay, gonna run cross drag here, or cross drag if I can speak. But hopefully we get Moody or Drake or one of these receivers out here. And I'm just gonna hit circle, man. It's gonna be Jacoby Lane. I ain't gonna lie, Penix, you're doing it really weird right now. Hopefully we get some better throws from you. But like I said, still looking to move those chains and go down the field here. So if I can find somebody, R1 might be there. Lane is gonna catch it. We're not have to hurry up offense. I'm not gonna wait that last time out just yet. We need to get out of bounds if we want to run a play. I'm gonna run this one. We might be able to get somebody out of bounds here. So I'm looking at you, Jacoby Lane, once again. You're able to get out of bounds, which Kyle Pitts is gonna be there, and I'll call a timeout. Okay, timeout. Wasted like 20 seconds there. Maybe a timeout would have been easier, but we have no timeouts now. Gonna run verticals. That might not be smart here, but hopefully Drake London can create some separation for like just 1 second, and then maybe, and it's not gonna be there. Kyle Pitts, low-key, I'm liking that, and it's going to be a touchdown. Nice throw from Michael Penix, man. And just like that, we're going to have the lead heading into halftime. So now hopefully that plugged the spark in my offense to go score by themselves. It didn't, but the defense is definitely locked in right now on both teams. We're going to get another stop on defense, and we're going to finally score by ourselves. And all we need to do is waste out this clock, and then we're good. They tried to get an onside kick, but I'm going to run the ball one time, have them waste their first time out, and then we'll go QB kneel it, and then this game should be over. So going to run it. Bijan Robinson going to motion Jacoby Lane. Run the ball and with Bijan, break 1 tackle, and that'll be their first time out. Now, I think a QB kneel should be all we need at this point. At least I would think so. It's suggesting I shouldn't kneel it since they have no timeout. So, oh yeah, it's definitely enough. We have, okay, yeah. So this game is over just like that. Michael Payne is going to kneel the ball just like that. This game is over, and we are going to the divisional round. So the Falcons have a chance. I feel like we have a chance, man. I just need our offense to be good. The defense isn't as bad as people as people think it is, but the offense has to lock in by themselves if we want to go far inside the playoffs. But we can celebrate. We beat the 49ers. Let's see who our divisional round matchup is. All right, our division round matchup is going to be the Detroit Lions and Jared Goff. So let's see if we can get this done. Going to start off with the Lions touchdown, and we are not going to respond. We're going to get the ball back, though, and we're still not going to. Okay, we're going to respond just like that. We get the ball back as well before halftime. Never mind. We did something with the ball, but we have the ball back heading into halftime, and the Lions are going to score. Is this lopsided? Okay, we're going to get the touchdown right off halftime just like that. We're down 14-24 right now, and dude, our offense has not been able to do anything. I know, like, I just want us to be better offensively. 2 touchdowns, the first offense in the league. I'm expecting more. I'm sorry if you guys. I expect more from number 1 offense in the league, but Aiden Hutchinson is on my tail right now. I'm just gonna throw it out, dude. So. Yeah, I really don't know what to do right now at this point. This offensive play does not have the best offensive play. Let me say that. I've been looking, I couldn't find anything that amazing, but it's fine. We might be able to have Kyle Pitts, which I think we do. We need better throw than that, Penix, bro. Come on, bro. Like, at that point, it's got to throw it better, man. All right. Waste of a drive so far, man. We might have Drake London here, which we don't. We're going to have Moody, hopefully get the first down. As it's 4th and 1, I'm going for this, dude. I'm absolutely going for this. What do I look like not going for this? So, running back is over there, so we can't run it, but Kyle Pitts is going to be there for the first. Oh, I thought that was overdone. I was about to say. Kyle Pitts is going to be there for the first down. If we can score and my defense gets a stop, if we can hurry up and score and my defense gets a stop, we might be in the good, but I'm going to change this formation in a minute. Bijan Robinson, if he's faster than Him, which, oh my goodness. Could have caught that. We absolutely could have caught that, man. Okay. Um, let's run the ball. Let's run the ball to beat John Robinson here. So we actually have some holes here, and we're gonna get 3rd and 3. Gonna run hurry up offense. Kind of need to hurry up just maybe a little bit here. We just should be able to get a first down, right? So we do have Pitts for the middle, and so far they haven't been the greatest throws, but they've been working, man. They've absolutely been working. So if we can hit, so play action, they might be expecting a run here to Algier, but it's actually a play action pass. They at least expect it, and okay, actually nobody's open on this play, so yeah, nobody's open this play at all. Let me just throw it out again. So not a great play on like 2 receivers in the court. I mean the field. I'm gonna say that, dude. I keep saying court right now, but field. We're not playing 2K right now. So yeah, we'll see if anybody gets open here. We actually do not have anybody. So never mind. It's another not the best throw. I think didn't Jacoby Lane get hit, bro? Like they gotta call that flag. Well, I guess we should stick and run the ball, man. Oh well, all right. I'm gonna see if we can go ahead and hit Moody. Dude, I hope Moody's open here. Moody is going to be there for the first down, so thank goodness we're gonna get Darnell Moody. And if we get over for the 2-minute warning, defense gets to stop, we might be back into this game. So once again, another play where it's only 2 receivers, and I don't really like this. So can we switch it to this dry flood? Yeah, I like this a lot better. So more receivers on the field. Phoenix, nice throw, and it's gonna be caught for Kyle Pitts Jr. Kyle Pitts. Oh, let me just shut up. Kyle Pitts for the touchdown, dude. And just like that, we scored. Defense is going to not give me a stop. How do we not get a stop, man? So we're gonna lose in the division round. So yeah, just absolutely embarrassing, dude. I don't understand this, bro. Well, yeah, that definitely stings at this point. I did want to go a little bit farther than that. I really did, but Aaron Rodgers retires the Los Angeles Rams. I feel like the only way you go to the Rams if Matthew Stafford retired and they want to go after Aaron Rodgers, which I guess, bro. But did anybody on the Atlanta Falcons retire? Speaking about retirements, no. So we're gonna have no retirement, which is nice. So we can head straight into next season now, in the off season, to see if there's anybody need to resign. So we have a 165 million in cap. It has to be guys you have to resign. So yeah, Drake London, I knew it. Drake London, Jesse Bates. Okay, we have Phoenix in the 50th option. He's up to superstar dev now, so that's pretty good. Moody. So yeah, there are some guys we have to resign, obviously. So starting off with Drake London, he has no interest in coming back, but obviously I won't be the case here. I'm gonna want him back. I'm gonna offer him a bag. If he leaves us, no way. Drake London's good. Dude, Drake London never test free. I've never seen this guy in free agency before, ever. But when I'm rebuilding them, all of a sudden he doesn't have interest. I feel like we might have to franchise tag, dude. Jesse Bates should be easy to resign. He shouldn't leave us. Gonna get Jesse Bates back, but bro, I've never seen Drake London test free agency before. This makes this so harder. Darnell Moody, somebody I do want back. See if he'll resign. Yeah, test free too, so we're not gonna have a single receiver back in this team, are we? Matthew, somebody I wouldn't mind back as well. We'll see if he'll resign. So Matthew, our starting left guard, is also gonna test. What is this, dude? We're not even a bad team for everybody to want to leave us like this. Deshaun Warren does stick around. Okay, so we losing 3 guys in free agency. Huge pieces actually. I'm gonna let Rasul Douglas go. Clark Phillips, I'm gonna let him go as well. Divine, I actually do want him back as well to be our new will linebacker. Our resound to be our will linebacker. So we get Divine back. I might franchise tag Drake London since we have so much money already. I think that's what I'll do. I can't let Drake London test free. Drake London, I'm gonna franchise tag him. That'll be a lot of money down the drain, but I kind of had to do it. So we're gonna franchise tag Drake London. That might not have been smart. Might not have been smart at all, but I paid him the most money I could. If he has no interest heading into free agency to come back to this team, he wasn't coming back. So we had to do that. But let's take and see if our biggest needs in free agency. So some of our biggest needs are center, left guard, and so yeah, we obviously need to work on the offensive line, namely the left side and center. So it'll be probably offensive line free agency. And then receivers, obviously Jalen had a franchise tag you. And then we need a receiver 3. Jacoby Latham to a superstar now, so he's a superstar next to Drake London. Defensively, Jalen Walker to a superstar dev, James Pierce, Jesse Bates. All we probably need is a will linebacker and maybe their defensive tackle and a corner. Other than that, we should be good though. Also, we can save $7 million from cutting Mike Hughes. I think we go ahead and do that. Only 75 overall. We can just save a free $7 million. So I'll do that. Here are the guys I am targeting free need. So I'm targeting to get Ryan Kelly. He's a little older. He might retire after this season, but honestly, getting Ryan Kelly wouldn't be bad at all. Darnell Mooney, Demarion Overshown, Broderick Jones, and Aaron Bruce. We should at least get 4 of the 5 guaranteed. I really do want to get Ryan Kelly, though. We'll see if he'll sign. And we do get all 5. So you'd love to see this. We get all 5 of these guys to sign. So Ryan Kelly, probably move Aaron Brewer to like guard or something. Broderick Jones is a nice left tackle to bring in. So you love to see it. Tyreek Hill was here and he had an interest in coming to us, but I didn't want to waste all my money on Tyreek Hill. I didn't want to do that. Other guys that had interest in us too. Garrett Williams is here, but I don't think he'll solve our cornerback 2 problem. So we honestly might trade for a corner, if anything, opposite of A.J. Terrell. So let's look at the lineup now after we sign those offensive linemen. So now we have Ryan Kelly at the starting center. Brewer, I'm going to go ahead and move him to guard. If we can move to guard, that would be huge. Obviously, left tackle, I don't think that'll be solid. But Aaron Brewer is solid enough that I think he can be our starting guard, obviously. So I'll move him over to left guard. Hopefully, he doesn't go down in overall. Ryan Kelly, he goes down to a 79. He won't. So yeah, 75 is pretty solid. 75 left tackle, left guard isn't bad. So yeah, I don't hate that by any means. Brought back Darnell Mooney, so I'll take that. And then obviously beat down. So the offense is pretty solid in my opinion. Kyle Bibbs up to a superstar X factor as well. Defensively, we did add Overshown, right? If I'm looking at this, I didn't mean to do that, but we did add. I guess I have to adjust the lineup over in defensive. Well, we added Overshown, right? Did we? Oh, okay, he's a Mike line. Okay, he's right here. So we have to move over to Mike so we can play. But yeah, we'll move him over to Mike. And then after that, we should be good, honestly. I thought he was a will. Wait, what is he? Is he a will linebacker? He's a will linebacker. He's just not starting for whatever reason. But I was wondering where he was. But obviously, he'll start. I don't know why he isn't. Is he starting somewhere else? I don't really know. It said he's starting somewhere else. But where is he starting? I'll have to figure that out later. But obviously, Overshown be a starting Mike linebacker. Or wait, he is a Mike. Or he's a Will. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'll have to figure it out. We'll head into the draft now. All right, after a year, we're back in the first round. It feels great. We have the 25th pick in the NFL draft. So obviously, I'm looking for defensive tackle and maybe some offensive line. But I feel like offensive line is fine at this point. I don't have to worry about it. So far, none of our biggest needs are on the board right now. So also, I realized that Mario Overshown was a will linebacker, not a Mike linebacker. He sadly wasn't what we needed. So I'll have to go after a Mike linebacker. But so far, it's been absolutely nothing that we need in phrase like Casey Poe, I guess. But so far, it hasn't really been nothing we need, honestly. All right, here's what I'm going to take. I'm going to take Jalen here with this pick, McBakwe. So Jalen, he ended up being number 21 draft in that 25. So we needed a corner, and that's what I'm going to take it. So cornerback is, and we also need defensive tackle and Mike linebacker, like I said, and maybe some left guard, or like I said, left tackle. But we'll see. So D-line and left tackle. So anything we got. So we do got a left tackle in Grady Lambert, which we might take. We might honestly end up taking him. We'll see though. And there's no there's one defensive lineman, Brett Randolph. Here we can go with him. Brady doesn't look too good, man. So I think with this pick, I am gonna go and select the guy I was talking about. So, yeah, Lambert. He has a bunch of A's, so that's amazing to see. Right, number 99. He also played college basketball, so I wonder what position he played as a lineman. I guess he must have played center. Really? Okay, but I mean, he played college basketball. So yeah, I wonder what position he played at that point. But yeah, we got that going up to a new left tackle. I could probably start right away, and then with this pick, defensive tackle will have to be. If we don't see anything we like defensive, we might honestly end up making a trade. So Brett Randolph is here right now. I guess we'll go with him. He is a fit for us, and he's not good at all. So should have figured it wasn't going to be good. So That definitely sucks. We might look, yeah, never stop at midseason and make a trade for somebody, but or in the regular season, not all make a trade for somebody. But for the first time, we might actually have to stop and make a trade for defensive tackle. All right, so we have an 86 overall team, 89 offense, 84 defense. So if we take a look at the lineup here, this is what we're rolling. So we got Michael Penix under center, 84 overall superstar. Jake Lund, somebody we had to franchise. Hopefully we can just bring him back normally. I'm going to start the left tackle right away. I feel like he can be better than Broderick Jones eventually. So that's what I'll do. So I do like our offense a ton. Defensively, though, this is how we're looking like. So, obviously, we couldn't really get a will linebacker, man. I don't know why it's not letting me start DeMarion Overshown, but whatever. I mean, I really thought he was a Mike linebacker. I guess he was a will linebacker this whole time. But, guys, so got Jalen Walker, James Pierce, Jalen ended up being a 78 overall. I mean, I might as well play him at corner two right away. He seems like he'll be better than Christian Gray, at least for now. Defensive tackle still an issue for this team. But I feel like we have our corner room set. The defensive side of the football is not bad by any means. So yeah, we'll see how we are this season. Honestly, I'm hoping for good things. Specialist, though, we can take a look at our slot receivers, Darnell Mooney. Slot corner will be this guy right away. So I guess yes, we could play him at 3 since, yeah, he'd be the slot corner right away. So I'll start Christian Gray at 2 because this guy's going to be the slot corner, right? Yeah, so that's what we'll do. So we'll do something like that, and then I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully we don't have a down season and like miss the playoffs or something. That would definitely suck a lot. So at the end of the season, yeah, we did not regress at all. We actually finished off 15-12. So that 100% got us the first round bye in the NFC. So you absolutely see that. The Cleveland Browns got the first round bye. The Browns, okay, but yeah, 15-2 is absolutely insane. Yeah, you absolutely love to say that. Stats and awards, though, we had the number one offense in the league for back-to-back years. Hasn't shown in real when we simulate, but I don't know what that means. Defensive yard literally showing nothing. Oh, we had number one defense too. So we had number one offense and number one defense. So that's absolutely insane. I think this might be the year, guys. Michael Penix had another great season. 4,000 yards, 44 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. He low-key might have won the MVP. Rushing yard, Bijan Robinson had an even better season this time, 1,490 yards, 11 touchdowns. Love to see that. And then receiving, Darnell Mooney. Wow. Jacoby Lane last year, I guess when you're in the slot with this playbook, it is really good. Was Jacoby Lane in the slot last year? I actually don't know. But either way, Darnell Mooney had an incredible season, 22 touchdowns too. Drake London, 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. Jacoby Lane, 800 yards, 5 touchdowns. Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson. But defensively, let me see why this was number one defense, man. So we had about 13 sacks from James Pierce, 10.5 from Jalen Walker, 8 from Puna Ford, 5 from Rook. We had about 4.5 from Overshown. So we did still play. Intercept, we have 5 from Divine, dude. We have 5 from Terrell, which is crazy. 2 from Jalen, 2 from Christian Gray, 2 from Billy Bauman. We had 1 from Watts and then 1 from Jesse Bates. So yeah, absolutely incredible defense, obviously. So you love to see that. Number one offense, number one defense. We also have the first round bye. So let's see who we play in the divisional round. In the division round, we have a chance to get our revenge on the Detroit Lions. I think, yeah, they beat us last year. They 100% beat us last year. So we're even better this year. We're going to start off with the touchdown. We're going to get a stop on defense. We are going to go and get a field goal. So this is the offense and defense I'm expecting every single game for the number one best offense. But we're going to let up a field goal heading into halftime. But we're going to get another stop on defense. We're going to score a touchdown right after that. The Lions will score, but we are going to respond with the touchdown back. And just like that, there's not enough time for the Lions. We're going to win the game 24-10. That's the domination I expect from this team. So you love to see that. Now it's that we're 1 win away from going to the Super Bowl. Let's see who our NFC championship matchup is as we win that game. All right, so in the NFC Championship game, we do have the Philadelphia Eagles. So one game away from getting the Falcons back in Super Bowl. Start off with the touchdown, 7-0. The Eagles will respond. Obviously, Eagles are a good offense themselves. And we're going to get a touchdown, 14-7. They're going to get a field goal in response. We are going to go ahead and get an interception by Divine. A nice return there as well. And we won the game just like that, 21-16. So that interception really saved us. They're not going to lie with you, but we're going to the Super Bowl, and that's all that matters. All right, we're in the Super Bowl, and we do have the Cleveland Browns with Lenora Sellers. So, like I said, I think they got the first round bye too. So the two teams with the first round bye competing for the Lombardi. So we'll see if we can go ahead and get that done. So we're gonna get an interception, start this off with Xavier Watts, and we're gonna get a field goal out of it. We're gonna get another stop on defense. Defense is locked in throughout this one, but I guess the Browns are gonna get 6 points on the board. We're gonna score a touchdown, and we're going to get a stop. 25 seconds left. We're going to get the ball at halftime, back at halftime, see if we can do anything with it. And we aren't. We're going to get another stop on defense. 9-6 right now. We're going to get another stop, man. So if my offense would come out here and score, which they are, and all we do is run off the clock, and just like that, this game is over. So we win 16-6. Other low-scoring game. A shout out to our defense for only letting the Cleveland Browns score 6 points. So you obviously love to see that. And just like that, the Atlanta Falcons with Michael Penix are Super Bowl champions. So also, I think for the first time, we didn't make the play. We made the playoffs. So I just dropped this entire video as well, which is amazing. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. As the Falcons, us is an inconsistent team, man. But hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully the Falcons can make some noise on the second half of the season. But have a great day or night. Make sure to like, subscribe to the channel. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.